Open your mind, let the walls fall away. Embrace the unknown, a new dawning day. Unlearn the lessons that keep you confined. In the human mean, true wisdom you'll find. Join the human mean, a collective embrace, where difference stay and hearts interlace. A tapestry woven with threads. All souls in spirit as the story unfolds. Release your fears, let your ego dissolve. In the flow of knowledge, your spirit devote. Judgment or dogma, just open exchange. A symphony of voices, a world rearranged. Oh, join the human mean, a collective embrace, where difference fade and hearts interlace. A tapestry woven with threads of our souls, united in spirit as the story unfolds. Dive into the depths where shadows ignite. Embrace the darkness and welcome the light. For in the balance, true wisdom takes flight. So join the human mean and ignite your inner light. Drifting through this crowded space, searching for my place. In the human me, my trace, my quest for a friendly face. I just wanna fit in, find somewhere I belong, feel accepted. contemplation, world of isolation. In the human manifestation, hopes for invitation. Hopes and contemplation, world of isolation. In the human manifestation, hopes for invitation. I just wanna fit in, find somewhere I belong, feel accepted, come on in the human being. Find a song in this vast humanity. There's gotta be a spot for me if I keep on being real in the human me. I just wanna fit in, find somewhere I belong, feel accepted, come on in, fit and belong, come on in the human me. I'm dreaming of.
It's the Gemini 1.5, you know what I mean. Bringing hip-hop and bop, the funkiest scene. From the street to the beat, we're bopping non-stop. Urban vibes so live, this rhythm won't drop. Hip-hop, 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 tip-top. Get the sound when the beat don't stop. Hip parade, all night and all day. Bip-bop, boogaloo, what you gonna say? But what you say when the beat don't stop? Hip-hop parade, all night and all day. Bip-bop, boogaloo, what you gonna say? No need for shade, everyone's getting played on the human meme stage. All styles conveyed, old school, new school, retro and contemporary. Bop to the hip-hop beat and let's get merry. Hip-hop, hip-hop. Humaneme, bringing unity to the community with a hip-hop hop and a bip-bop pop. This is the joint that just won't stop. Hip-hop, hip-hop, flip-flop, tip-top. Get the sound when the beat don't stop. Hip parade, all night and all day. Bip-bop, boogaloo, what you gonna say? But what you say when the beat don't stop? Hip-hop parade, all night and all day. Bip-bop, boogaloo, what you gonna say? Hip-hop, 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 tip-top. Get the sound when the beat don't stop. Hip parade, all night and all day. Bip-bop, boogaloo. Human being, hip-hop and bop supreme, making you move, that's our musical scheme. Subscribe now and join the team. Hip-hop, bop, non-stop, you know what I mean. Hip-hop, 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 tip-top. Get the sound when the beat don't stop. Hip parade, all night and all day. Bip-bop, boogaloo, what you gonna say? But what you say when the beat don't stop? Hip-hop parade, all night and all day. Bip-bop, boogaloo, human name, hip-hop and bop supreme. hip hop and bop supreme, making you move, that's our musical scheme. Subscribe now and join the team. Hip hop bop non-stop, you know what I mean? Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, tip top, hip the sound and the beat don't stop. Hit parade, all night and all day. Bip bop boogaloo, what you gonna say? Ricochet when the beat don't stop. Hip hop parade, all night and all day. Bip bop boogaloo, human name hip hop and bop supreme. Making you move, that's our musical schemes. Drop now and join the team. Hip hop at the top, you know what I mean?
Life comes alive in the gleam of an eye when we share our thoughts and dreams. Reflecting like mirrors, our minds come together in the light of understanding, it seems. We are the human mingling, shining bright with every thought, learning to glow even when the world is low. With friendship and wisdom we're taught to be the spark in life with heart. Human need gleam, shine on. Ideas take flight when spark just right by a gleam that catches our gaze. Simple notion gains magic in motion when creative minds join in the blaze. So let your mind shine with dreams so divine, illuminating the dark. Share a thought and watch it grow hot till it bursts into sparks. We are the human mingling, radiant beams of humor and art, glowing strong all the night long, with visions to impart. Be the flare light and dreams everywhere. Human mingling, shine bright. Human mingling, shine bright. So let your mind shine with dreams so divine.
Hello and welcome. This is Bowls.tv. Hey, it's Bowls.television coming to you live and in concert from the East Coast of these United States. And the music you were just listening to is all original, all invented, and it's the next step in this AI wave where you work with your virtual AI collaborators and you come up with a good lyric, and you come up with a good groove and a good funky dunk, and then you play it for everybody. And that's what we've been doing, and that's what we're going to continue to do at the beginning and at the end of our lovely show. So we have music now. Now, the interesting thing to find out is, well, what's going to happen when YouTube finds out that I'm using my own music, because I have this music that is created, available on SoundCloud, and soon to be Spotify, and soon to be Apple Music, and maybe some other places. So it's going to be interesting to see if I get hit with a DMCA notice, not a takedown notice, but a notice on my YouTube live stream account saying that David Bowles claims this music and you're using it and you don't belong here, kind sir. And if that happens, I guess I'll just say, okay, give that other guy all my money. We don't have any money. So that'll be an interesting thing. So why are you doing this? Why? I'm testing it out. I want to see what's going to happen. I'm going to see if I can claim my own music. Now, if I do get a notice from YouTube that like, hey, this song doesn't belong to you, I can try to counterclaim and say, well, indeed, kind sir, kind Google, it does belong to me because I'm the one who created it. I'm the one who put the notice on for YouTube that it belongs to me. But as I understand it from these YouTube channels and groups that I'm part of, when something like that comes up that's under review or a channel gets taken down, you're talking to bots. You're not talking to real people. And that's a problem because, a bot will say, okay, I see the code for this song and it's being used on this channel. The bot doesn't know that it's me, it's the same person. The bot just says, violation, take down notice, or whatever. So this will be interesting to see what happens in the end. If I'm allowed to use my own music or if I have to pay myself to use my own music. And what's great is this music that I'm creating, as you can see, we're playing it from our SoundCloud page. If there's ever any kind of controversy, just look at the videotape. Don't listen to the music, look at the videotape. And these songs I'm creating are all in some way related to projects I'm working on. ASL Opera, Script Professor, Bowles Books, Bowles TV. They all have their own signature sound in music now. And if you want to hear some of it, you can go to the web pages, asl-opera.com. You can go to bowlesbooks.com, bowles.com, all the websites, and you'll see there is some original music there. And embedded in the lyric is the name of the website or the project that I'm working on. Now, humanmeme.com is the podcast, right? It has a web page, very nice web page. They've updated it. Libsyn's updated their hosting, so it looks really good. But it's a blog page that you really can't control as an outsider. Like, you can pick colors, you can pick what you want to show, but you can't really, easily add music to your page like I can on Bowles Blogs. Bowles Blogs also has its own song, and you can go to bowlesblogs.com and it's there in the sidebar. But that also sort of makes it hard to create music for the blog because, as I tested over the weekend, to publish a song on the blog, you have to make an entry and make it a post instead of just in the sidebar. And then, it goes out to 5,000 people. And 5,000 people who are, for 15, 20 years accustomed to reading articles get a notification, hey, we got a new song. Now, maybe if it's related to Bowles blogs in some way, that will be acceptable. But that's sort of in question a little bit. So we're working on that as well. So what else is in the news? Oh my gosh, so much going on. Some days you just start out and they just get a little weird on you. And today is one of those days. I woke up and awakened myself to learn that somebody had posted a very nasty comment on one of my YouTube videos about incels, and incels are involuntary celibates. It's sort of an insult, and my podcast that gets published on YouTube was concerning how the idea of incels came about, what it is, and how it's sort of descriptive of an issue of belonging and yearning that is not being fulfilled. So I was not trying to take both sides of it. I was just trying to make a point to make a clear definition that it's not just this one thing that is always an insult. It can be one thing that's indicative of something else. I don't know if people bought it or not, but this person who commented was cursing at me and saying terrible things. So that was a weird day. And then I get an email from our ASL Opera email folder, and we don't get a lot of email there. So I was immediately surprised, and I will show you what that email said. Now I have to go into my browser. As you can see, we're set up for the funk, so I have to now adjust in some way my browser so it will fit in the entire screen. Okay, I guess that's good enough for government work, as they say. There it is, right there. Meow. Okay, so here we go. So I get this email, and it's very strange. Here we go. Okay. So it starts off, to me at aslopera.com. And it says, hey, this is urgent, so we kindly, which is a scam keyword. So immediately I'm thinking, oh no, this is some kind of scam. It's very urgent. We kindly ask you to forward this email to your CEO. Thanks. Dear CEO, this is a formal email. Now, this is coming from China, so English is probably not the first record of speakability and writability. So it's okay if it is truly from China, and my sense of it is that it is. This is a formal email. We are the domain registration service company in China. Here I have something to confirm with you. On March 21st, 2024, we received an application from Hong Sheng Limited requesting ASL Opera as their internet keyword and China CN domain names. asl-opera.cn, asl-opera.com.cn, asl-opera.net.cn, and aslopera.org.cn. So right there, this is very weird to me because I'm thinking, why are people in China trying to use the American Sign Language domain for aslopera.com? Something's going on. The letter continues, but after checking, we find this name conflict with your company, name or trademark. In order to deal with this matter better, it's necessary to send an email to you and confirm whether this company is your distributor in China. So they're asking me if Hong Sheng Limited, requesting all these domain names and a trademark for ASL-Opera, is our distributor in China. Best regards, this person's name, Service and Operations Manager, China Registry. And if you go to China, you go to the domain, it appears to be a registration service. So I thought that was really very interesting. And so I replied back and said, yes, indeed, that is not our request or our person in China requesting all these domain names. It's not us. Now, will anything happen? Is this, they're going to come back and say, well, you can register these for this amount of money? I don't know. I haven't heard anything back for about 3 or 4 hours. But it did seem to be sort of careful. And I know that China is very controlled by the government. They do play things usually very strictly by the book. Getting a trademark is a very difficult thing to do. So the fact that somebody's trying to trademark our domain name and then add, .cn to its various iterations is really very interesting to me. I'm not sure what to make of this. I have not received a reply, but I probably won't receive a reply. So I guess we should just keep an eye on these and see if these domains that have been registered in our name actually go live in China or not. And just for the record, this is the website they're trying to copy or take over or whatever in China. Yes, it's ASL Opera, American Sign Language interpreting for the opera. And here you go, songs. I could play a song for you right now. It's an opera in ASL. Now, when you create these songs, you have some leeway when it's like, a hip-hop, hepcat song. When you're trying to create an opera aria, it is a little bit harder because the AI musicalization of your lyric idea is not always formally realized. And that can be a problem. So it takes a lot of tries and retries to get the ASL opera aria working. So here we have a sound version, here we have a visual version, and this is why it's very difficult, because you can't fudge any of the words or the lines, because then these English words don't match what's being sung by the performer. Here's another one, aslopera.com, about inclusion. It's also a song, ASL Opera, along with the verse and the chorus and the words. And it can be see, here I had to add a dash between ASL, because sometimes the bot would sing it aslopera.com, and sometimes the bot, for no reason at all, same chorus, would say aslopera.com, pronouncing ASL as a word. Sometimes it said ASL, sometimes it said ASL. So through the process of winning and losing, I went in and put a dash between the A and the S and the L. And then it fixed it. Then the bot sang ASL opera.com. Sometimes a little over dramatically, like ASL instead of ASL. But it's okay because it finally worked out. So that was a good thing. So this is the page that I guess they're excited about in China, where they think that they can make money or steal visitors from us. I really don't understand it, but I'm very happy to be notified and to, play along with justice. There's beautiful Jan Marie in the rain, singing in the rain. So much fun. So many opera arias left for us to sing and dance and make it all worthwhile. Love it so much. So what else is going on? Well, we've been talking about music, making music, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud. Hey, this is very interesting. This secret composer is behind 650 fake artists on Spotify. His music has been streamed 15 billion times on the platform. Now, this is what I don't understand. He has 15 billion streams, plays, but he is called here as a fake artist. So I guess he's creating 650 artist accounts that aren't him but are him, because he's collecting the money on it. I don't really understand it, because it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But that's okay, I'm not very smart. The concept of fake artists on Spotify is a story we've been following since 2016. The existence of fake artists on the platform is now a well-known fact. Music released by musicians under pseudonyms who have no real online presence other than their Spotify accounts and plays, and whose music can be found on many of Spotify's key playlists. The fake artists debate was reignited in 2022 when Swedish newspaper ran an expose on Sweden-based indie label Firefly Entertainment and how it makes money by releasing music by a lot of fake artists. I really don't see what the problem is yet. If the music is original, who cares if the artist is fake? What is a real artist? Especially in the age of AI, but this all predates the AI stuff. They reportedly obtained a list of 830 fake artist names linked to Firefly and discovered that at least 495 of these artists had music on first-party Spotify playlists. So this person, Roar, that they've discovered is behind over 2,700 songs that have been released under various fake artist names on Spotify. His music has been streamed 15 billion times, so I guess he's collecting money on this? He is generating significant revenues from his music. His private company generated over $6.7 million. And again, I say, so what? Who cares? It's interesting music. It's being streamed. Obviously, if people didn't like it, they wouldn't be streaming it. The key to success of Roar's music on Spotify is the prominent presence of his music across Spotify's official playlists, where the music streaming company chooses who can be included. And this guy has over 62 million followers. Very interesting, very bizarre. So I guess they're trying to say that, this hurts ordinary streamers, ordinary people who are trying to get their music on Spotify to make some money, and this guy is taking over all the slots. I think it's sort of genius. I think I have to say I sort of admire the guy for making that kind of money. So what else is new? Well, this is what we did this morning. We, this is not good. Here we go. Can we make it? Oh! Increase the width of your window. So we may have to go meow. Okay, so let's see. How small can we go? Good enough. So I'll make myself smaller. Yeah, so I'll make myself smaller, I said again, so we can see what we need to see. Okay, so now I'm very tall and very skinny. Because I tested this out in the wider window, right, of the browser when we played our music. And this screen you're seeing now was just fine. But then when I shrank it so you could see each other, it threw a little bit of a fit. So this is Google Gemini, right? And we talked about Claude 3 last week, which I find to be a very interesting collaborator. Right now, in my opinion, Claude 3 is the best creative collaborator. If you want to write a story, if you want to write a lyric, for some reason, Claude 3 in Opus mode is super interesting as a lyricist. Believe it or not. You feed some lines, some ideas, say this is the hook. You give it, the outline, and you get a rough draft back that is really very good. Gemini was, before Claude 3 was released, better than ChatGPT in writing a lyric. And now I tested this morning Gemini Pro 1.5, which is the new version. And I asked it to write a song with me, and you're going to see, we listened to the song. It was the first song we played this morning, today. And it's okay. But it's not Claude okay. So I said, let's write a trance lyric for the Human Meme podcast. The idea is to allow yourself to be open and willing to learn, and that translates into the wisdom of knowing. Join the human meme and begin the wild dream. Now, I did not put that in quotes, but I tell you right now through experience, Claude AI 3 Opus would have taken that phrase, human meme and begin the wild dream, and made that the hook. It did not happen in Gemini Pro 1.5. Lines, maybe that's my fault that I didn't put in quotation marks, but I'm so used to working with Claude that Claude just sort of takes all of my prompt and realizes I'm saying these things in my prompt because I want them in my song. So instead of trying to reinvent what I'm trying to say, Claude just takes what I'm saying, rephrases it a little bit so it scans and fits the rhyme scheme, and everybody's very happy. Lines should scan as necessary and true rhyme if it fits the scheme. The idea here is unification and inclusion. Unification and inclusion would have been included by Claude in the body of the song. Human meme, I did put that in quotes because I've learned my lesson from other bots, needs to appear somewhere in the song. It doesn't have to be the hook. It doesn't have to be every line, every verse. And Claude is very clever about like putting it in once or twice. So it's not a whole song about, human meme, the podcast dream. Gemini 1.5 sort of overused the human meme thing. So this is what I got back. This is the song. I did not change any of the lyric. I set it to music with the Suno. And this is the result. Open your mind, let the walls fall away. Embrace the unknown, a new dawning day. That's all good. Unlearn the lessons that keep you confined. In the human meme, true wisdom you'll find. Okay, a little clunky, but it's, still workable. Whoops, I'm getting a phone call. I don't know. Let me just see what's going on. Okay. Doing the show. Bye-bye. So, unlearn the lessons that keep you confined. In the human meme, wisdom you'll find. All that's fine. Okay? A little clunky. Now we get to the chorus. Join the human meme. Now, we just finished with in the human meme, true wisdom you'll find. And the next line is join the human meme, a collective embrace. A little too soon for the repetition. Where differences fade and hearts interlace. Good. Okay. Interlace. Embrace. Interlace. A little hard for an AI vocal to pronounce. So it's okay. So sometimes it pronounces it perfectly. Sometimes it sort of mumbles through. But you think, okay, if this were a human being singing that line, hearts interlace, they're going to stumble through it a couple of times because it's hard to pronounce. A tapestry woven with threads of our souls. Now, this is the big clunker in this song. I did not change it. Because these AI bots, Gemini, especially ChatGPT, love the word tapestry. They love the word woven. They love the word threads. Also, they like realm and journey and delve. So those are like keywords that when you work with AI a lot, especially on creative stuff, that you do a search and find and replace on all of those lines, because profound is another one that just makes it very, very difficult to use in context because they tend to use it 5 or 6 times, like in a single article. It's weird. And even if you instruct it, like through ChatGPT custom prompt, don't use realm or tapestry or woven or journey. It will do it anyway. It's somehow hard-coded into the response. So there are a lot of people out there who just, listen, read stuff and say, oh, that's fake, that's AI. Those are keywords that are always used. And it's true. And if you're just starting out, you don't know it yet, but when you use it a lot all day, then you start to see these patterns and think, oh, no, here we go with delve again. Oh. So Gemini 1.5 Pro, which is supposed to be a lot better than 1, sort of defaults to a tapestry woven with threads of our souls. And then it gets even weirder, where the next line in the chorus, which means it's sung time and time again, united in spirit as the story unfolds. Okay, now that's okay. Souls unfolds. That's the rhyme is fine. The problem I discovered that I did not know until today is AI bots have a really hard time singing the word united. And what do you do if you don't know how to pronounce a word? You sort of mumble it. More in spirit. That's what people do. And I've learned that AI bots tend to do the same thing. They don't like the word united. So do it over and over. And this is a chorus. So the chorus appears like 3 or 4 times in the song. So you're asking an AI bot to, correctly pronounce a really important word, united, and it doesn't seem to be capable of it. So you keep trying, you change this, you put a little something of that in, you wait a little while. Release your fears. Let your ego dissolve, interesting line. In the flow of knowledge, your spirit evolves. No judgment or dogma, just open exchange. A symphony of voices, a world rearranged. 3-syllable words in a song are very hard to sing for a person, and often I would say even harder for an AI bot to sing on its own. And if I were not just taking the first draft and making it into a song to share with you today, I would go back and say, try to take out the 3-syllable song words because they're really hard to sing. Because if you don't scan it just right, it's going to come out sounding weird. Then the chorus is join the human meme, a collective embrace where differences fade and hearts interlace. I mean, we went through this, but you know what I mean. Then we come down here. This is a verse number 2, and this is the Google Studio version of Gemini 1.5. So it's not making verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus totally clear. So you kind of have to write that in yourself, because if you don't do that, then sometimes the music bot doesn't know if you're still in the chorus or if you are in a new verse or the bridge. So here is verse 2. Dive into the depths where the shadows ignite. Embrace the darkness and welcome the light. For in the balance, true wisdom takes flight. So join the human meme, ignite your inner light. It's okay. Light, light, flight, light. Not really a true rhyme, but good enough. And then we're back in the chorus. And then this is what I call the outro. I'm not exactly sure what it calls itself. It calls itself something else down here. So let the wild dream begin, let the unity bloom. In the human meme, we find our true home. Now, it thinks that home and bloom rhyme, and a lot of these AI bots, if the word looks like it rhymes, bloom and home, bloom and whom, it will put it in there. But if you call it out and say, I do bloom and home rhyme, usually the good bot will say, I did not mean that. Here's a better one, and it'll rewrite it for you. But I left it alone. Okay, great. Now, how might we describe this song to a music bot like Suno.ai? What descriptions and prompts will help get us a vocal musicalization that meets the lyric? Now, this is the testy part, because none of these chat bots really understand how Suno.ai works. It has a style box where you can create a song, and you have maybe 20 characters, 10, 15 words to describe how you want a song. Hip hop, big chorus, chord changes. That's really all you can say. So it gives me all of this information that I have to kind of edit down myself. The genre is trance. The mood is uplifting, hopeful, unifying. The tempo is 128 to 135 beats per minute. So I copy trance, copy paste, uplifting, hopeful, unifying. That's what I did. And it worked. All right. We'll play the song at the end of the show again. Instrumentation, layered synths with arpeggiated melodies, driving bass line, vocals, female or male, soaring ethereal quality, the structure, intro with building synths and drums. There's no place to put any of this, but this shows you how it constructed the song, even though it doesn't label it. Verse 1, chorus with a good hook. Verse 2, chorus, bridge, and then it calls what ChatGPT and Claude call the outro. A Gemini Pro 1.5 calls it the final chorus with extended outro. Additional prompts, and there's no place to put this, focus on sensing a creative euphoria and connectedness. Use the music to build towards the chorus, which should be the most impactful part of the song. Lyrics should be clear and understandable, but the music should also be able to stand on its own. Think about how the song could be used in a live setting. Include the phrase human meme. Now, I told it to do this, and it's telling me to tell the Suno bot. It doesn't understand how the Suno bot works. But that is how we created a song using the brand new Gemini 1.5 Pro. I can't wait to work with it later today to get some creative storytelling out of it. But we got a song out of it this morning. Wasn't terrible. Wasn't completely unique. But it got the job done. And what's also very interesting when you're in this interface with Google is you can edit safety settings, right? You can make it block a few things. Harassment, hate speech, sexually suspicious, dangerous content. You can go all the way up. Block many. Block a few. Block some. Block most. And most people I know, they don't want any kind of really filters on this. Not that you're trying to do anything weird or deviant, but sometimes, you come up with a topic that's interesting, and for some reason the bot wants to censor it for you as like a nanny bot. It knows what's best for you. So here's something else to share with you. I'll put all these links that we're talking about today on our Discord server. I'm sending you the link in chat. Google also has this very interesting website that I didn't know about until like last week. And it's available to anybody. Music FX, Image FX, Text FX. And it's a place where you experiment with AI, art, music, sound, writing. I didn't even know it was in there. You log in with your Google account. So let's go to Music FX. Your Beautiful Song. Dark Techno, I'm Feeling Lucky. So this is just like the dumbed down way to create a song. So I'm trying to remember how we do that. Oh, we do it down here, Dark Techno. Join the human human meme dream. Okay, just that's all we need right now. Generate, and it's going to create a song, a 30-second tidbit, if you will. I believe, based on the prompt we just gave it. It's generating something. We'll find out sooner or later, I guess. And then I'm not sure if you can continue the song and make it into a large song or not. Okay, weird, right? I don't know what I don't know what that was. Join the Human Mean Dream. I guess that's the musical bed, and it's not going to sing the lyrics. I guess it doesn't sing. It just creates. It just creates the song, I guess. We'll find out. We'll do one more song, one more generation. And then it also does fun, crazy text stuff. It's an interesting sort of place to play around with your ideas and your songs. So this is acoustic bass. No lyric, but I guess it's inspired by the prompt we gave it. Join the human meme dream. Okay, this is very basic. This is not how we create music on Suno.ai and other places. But you get a taste of what it's like. You can go play around with it. Image effects. Okay, so let's create. We give a prompt now for what we want to create. This is the prompt that I always like to use. Cat riding a motorcycle. And the reason I like this as a test prompt is because a cat doesn't really fit on a motorcycle as a rider. Because of the paws, the tail gets in the way. If you're wearing a helmet, what do you do with your ears? And some AI bots are very creative in solving this, and some are just sort of straightforward. This is a little straightforward. Cat riding a motorcycle. We have 2 images. Oh, 3 images. Okay, that's the easy way to do it, straight on, right? That's another one. So we get 4 images. Where did the other ones go? Okay, there's another one, and there's another one. Now, this morning I created something that was very interesting. Star Child Cat. That was the entire prompt. And it was really very interesting. Created with Midjourney and shared on my Mastodon account. You can go to bowls.xyz and take a look at those images. They're very, very interesting, and I say beautiful. So we'll see what Google Image FX does with Star Child Cat. Okay. Up. Why can I make it bigger? So it didn't give me 4 images, it gave me 2. Okay, this is okay, not tremendously creative. but this is a playground. Now, the text FX is really very interesting. It helps you come up with creative writing ideas if you're stuck or if you want an inspiration. So enter a scene. A cat riding a motorcycle and meeting a Star Child cat. Oh, that's as much as you can type. So I'm going to enter and see if we get anything back. What's happening? Why is this not? Oh, run. Oh, run. Is it not working? It's not working. I don't know what happened. I don't know what this... Let's try an acronym. Enter a word. Metro. Star Child. Oh, here we go. Star Child. Acronym. Searching throughout a realm comprising humanity's ideas. Okay, this is, I guess, okay, so Star Child is S-T-A-R-A. Okay, interesting. A scene. A cat riding a motorcycle and meeting a Star Child. A cat's whiskers brushing against the handlebars. The feel of the sun on the cat's back and the wind in its fur. The feel of the sun's warmth on the cat's fur. What does view more do? I guess that's the feeling of the wind whipping through the cat's fur. So I guess that's supposed to help you set a scene for a cat. If you're looking for alliteration, animals, words starting with A. Enter a topic. Cat. Run. So I guess we're going to find out alliteration. Cats starting with A. Affectionate. Agile. Alurushka. I've never even heard of that word. I don't know what it means. Now I feel like I have to find out. Let's find out. How in the world do you pronounce it? What is Alurushka? Unfortunately, there are no search results. What is the origin of the word? I hope that the Google Play area did not make the word up. Oh, it doesn't look like the word exists. Chain. Remember there was a show on TV, chain analysis, chain link, chain break, where you take one word and it became another word, and then another word became the other word, and they all kind of chained together. Chain Reaction, I think, was a show. Interesting show, especially if you're a wordy. And there's an Italian version, too, that's even more interesting and harder to play. Enter a word. Daylight. And this is the chain that gets created. Daylight. Daylight, morning. Daylight, morning, morning day, day work, office paper, paper office, paper ink, ink paper, ink pen. Daylight, morning, fog, air, birds, I said. Okay, so this is interesting ways, create phrases that sound similar to a similar word. So let's bump. Explore, bump, blimp, a type of airship. Bum cup, a mug decorated with explosives. Making that up. Bump and a P, an unpleasant guy. That's just cheating. Fuse, find similarities between unrelated things. Enter a thing. Star. Enter another one. You got it. Cat. Run. Run, Billy, run. Star cat. Both a star and a cat can be associated with curiosity and exploration. Very interesting. A star with its vastness and mystery. and a cat with its playful nature and inquisitiveness. Both a star and a cat can be associated with mystery and magic. A star because of its distant ethereal beauty, and a cat because of its independent nature and ability to seemingly appear and disappear at will. Both a star and a cat can be used as symbols of mystery and intrigue. A star because of its distant and unknowable nature, and a cat because of its independent and enigmatic personality. That was fun. That was Fuse. These are all little prompts here to help writers figure out how to get unstuck or be inspired by an idea. Evaluate a topic with different points of view. Enter a topic. Voter fraud. Enter. Voter fraud is a myth perpetuated by politicians who want to suppress the vote. Voter fraud is a myth perpetuated by Republicans to suppress the vote. Voter fraud is a myth perpetuated by the GOP to suppress voting rights. So you take that POV, and then the idea is you would then take that and make an entire article out of it. We'll try scene here. Enter a scene. A chicken swimming in a river. The scene, a chicken swimming in a river. A chicken paddling its way through the water, leaving a trail of ripples behind it. A look of determination on the chicken's face. A trail of feathers floating on the surface of the water. So all these are visual images to help you find your way into writing. Simile. Watch Lupe use it. Enter a thing or a concept. Getting your hair cut. Run. Getting your hair cut as a simile. Getting a haircut is like taking off a sweater you've been wearing for too long, allowing your skin to breathe and your mind to relax. Getting a haircut is like taking the first bite of a delicious meal, and your hairstylist is like a skilled chef who knows exactly how to prepare it for your enjoyment. Getting a haircut was like trading in an old car for a new one. You're excited about the possibilities, but also a little bit nervous about how it's all going to turn out in the end. Purely delightful, what can I say? Wonderful. This is AI Test Kitchen from the Google. I'll put this link on our Discord server. Hey, it's fun, especially if you have no experience with AI or you just want to play around, look at some things. Just go there, start playing. You can log in with your Google account. Oh, there's a Discord server too. So you can join that and get information and have a lot of fun. So that's our show today. We had a great time. I'm so glad you're with us. We talked about interesting music, making music. We talked about the Chinese contacting us about registering a domain that we did not ask to be registered to us. And we talked about how to build a song using Gemini Pro 1.5 as your lyric collaborator. And now, speaking of that sound, the gentle sounds of Bowls.ai. We will find that song that we discovered together today and that we worked on, right? Collective Embrace. That was the name of the song, and that is the song that I will end the show with today, so you can compare the lyric to the song that it was created out of and from. And just to remind you, this is the lyric. Open your mind, let the walls fall away. Collective Embrace. I'm David Bowles. This is Bowles.tv. I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. You know where to find me if you have any questions. Bye.
Open your mind, let the walls fall away. Embrace the unknown. a new dawning day. Unlearn the lessons that keep you confined. In the human mean, true wisdom you'll find. Join the human mean, a collective embrace, where different stay and hearts interlace, a tapestry woven with threads of our souls and human spirit. As the story unfolds, release your fears, let your ego dissolve. In the flow of knowledge, spirit active, no judgment or dogma, just open exchange, a symphony of voices, a world rearranged. Oh, join the human mean, a collective embrace, where different fate and hearts interlace, a tapestry woven with threads of our souls, united in spirit, as the story unfolds. Dive into the depths where shadows ignite. Embrace the darkness and welcome the light. For in the balance, true wisdom takes flight. So join the human mean and ignite your inner light.